Today is April 17th, and today's quote is entitled, "Who is dear to God?" If we don't put others into difficulty, if we are not envious, and if we are a friend to all, we become dear to God. That's from 12th chapter of the Gita. And Krishna describes how we become dear to God, or different ways we can become dear to God. Of course, we know if we have pure love for Krishna, we serve Krishna's pure devotee, we dedicate our lives to him, then we become dear to God, because one who's dear to others becomes dear to God. But in the Gita, Krishna is talking about treating everyone nicely, that if we treat everyone nicely, we become dear to him. So it's kind of a geometrical formula, whereas when you go this way and you're nice to somebody, then the Krishna is up here, and that goes to Krishna. The Krishna is pleased when you're treating people nicely. So we understand that neophyte way of Krishna consciousness would be you try to just go to Krishna, and it doesn't matter how you deal with other people because they're not really important, and you're just nice to Krishna. And that can also be applied. Some sound effects for you, Mayapur. Couple talking, motorcycles. Just gives you more effect, right? So, another neophyte understanding is, well, only if I'm good to my guru, if I serve him nicely, it doesn't matter how I deal with other people. It's the same idea. Either it's just me and God, or it's me and my guru and God, and no one else matters. And really interesting, I was listening, a disciple of mine sent me a talk by a rabbi, maybe Hasidic, and he said, "So you say I love fish, so you go and you kill this poor fish, cause it suffering, and you call that love." Right? I love fish. Good example, isn't it? So I was thinking when I saw that, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Prabhupada said meat eating means you're envious of the animal. So to be a meat eater, to kill another entity for food means you're envious, in Prabhupada's words, how he defines envy, or maybe that's the way the Sanskrit translates, or maybe the use in that period of time, envy. You know, because if you kill someone, well, you could envy them and kill them, but just because you kill them, does it mean you envy them? Well, it doesn't mean you love them, that's for sure, because you don't kill those you love. So, Bhaktivinoda Thakur has expressed that when you love God, you love everybody. So then let's turn it around. When you don't love God, then you don't love anybody. Or if you're envious of God, you're envious of everybody. Okay, I know that's extreme. But more or less, that's what it's like. Because when you love Krishna, it's impossible not to love everyone else. So this idea of being nice to everyone would automatically be there because you love everyone because you love Krishna. But if you want to learn how to love Krishna, then you have to learn how to love other people. One of the ways we do that is by bringing Krishna consciousness to them, trying to help people. It's being compassionate. And by seeing everyone equally, giving everyone equal opportunity to be Krishna conscious, that helps us become dear to Krishna. Of course, we become dear to Krishna by helping other people be Krishna conscious, but we actually become dear to Krishna just by being a friend to everyone, being kind, compassionate to every living being, even an ant, even an insect that's eating your leaves on the vegetables you've planted. Yes, Prabhupada said that in the Bhagavatam. We shouldn't kill pests, feed them. I mean, you can do something to keep them away, don't kill them. So anyway, the point is that if we never cause difficulty for anyone, if we never harm anyone, if we never make anyone else's life miserable, if we never put people into distress, we become dear to Krishna. Now, then you want to think, well, do I put people in distress? How often do I put them in distress? What do I say or do that puts people in distress? And we'll find that we often do. Unnecessarily. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but unnecessarily we may put people in stress. Yes, you agree? So that doesn't make Krishna happy. You become dear to Krishna by... You say, in a sense, by being dear to others, you become dear to Krishna. Krishna's happy when you treat others respectfully. kindly. Even there's no exchange of, you're not preaching or anything, but just in dealing with people. Because you see them, this is a part of Krishna, Krishna's in their heart, I should respect everyone. Something like that. Hare Krishna.